concrete ground. Sirens scream like wolves when the sun goes down. Chrome horse growling, pipes bark loud. Motor cop pack standing tall and proud. Cold steel heartbeat under leather and chains. Rain on the visor, thunder in our veins. Territory kings on the blacktop lanes. Ride through chaos while the weak complain. We patrol the borders of the city at night. Blue lights flashing like a Norse god's fight. Every alley, every corner, every dark dead end. Pack stays tied till the bitter end. We ain't ghosts, we ain't myths. We the storm that the wicked fear. Hear them engines calling. That means the black top dogs are near. Scars we wear, touch our pack, we're already there. Viking blood mixed with motor oil, spent our whole damn lives in the devil's sword. Dodging bullets, fists and blades, still roll hard while the cowards fade. Pack mentality, every brother locked in. One goes down, all of us ride in. Eyes scan sharp like predators hunt. Criminals freeze when the motors confront. Jet fighters flying low on the street. Harley thunder underneath our feet. These ain't toys, these war machines, built for battle and American dreams. We protect the weak from the beasts at night. Hold the damn line when the world ain't right. No crown needed, no praise required, just loyalty forged in the fire. Black top dogs, hear the engines shake the sky. Black top dogs, we ride together, never die.
Allowance is made for fair use, for purposes such as criticism, commenting, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. This site is for educational purposes only.
All right, listen up. Before we begin this masterpiece, we're all current or former law enforcement officers. We've seen our share of humanity. But if you came here thinking we give a shit about your feelings, you are sadly mistaken. So if you're a snowflake, we'll give you just a minute to turn this mother off, all right? Now, for the non-pussified. This is the midweek news show of the Motor Cop Chronicles podcast. The only place where you'll find unfiltered, unedited, and raw discussions about law enforcement, crime, and everything in between. We love discussing the good, the bad, and the downright bizarre stories involving cops and criminals. So get ready for some raw comedy blended with our unapologetic opinions. We're diving deep into the headlines, breaking down the latest news about our brothers and sisters in blue and the criminals they deal with. You'll be laughing 1 minute and shaking your head the next. It's funny and maddening, all at the same time, just like the world of law enforcement. This is the midweek news show of the Motor Cop Chronicles podcast. And here are your hosts, the Iceman, with co-hosts Holstera and Freebird.
Welcome, everybody. I don't know why it's not letting you. Got yourself muted.
Me?
Yeah, you unmute yourself.
I'm not muted.
Not you. I'm talking about Holstera. Talk now, Holstera.
Yeah, I'm not muted.
There it goes. Okay, I
Hello?
got you. I got you.
Okay, so we're good.
Everybody's
Every
good.
time, every time we get on here, it's like the first time we've ever worked a podcast.
I'm sorry, but this picture is my fucking new favorite picture of me and you, Chad.
Oh yeah,
That
that's it.
picture,
Rainbow Land,
dirty sin
Wiener.
of me and you fighting with wieners. That's
Hello,
fucking cool as
JoJo.
shit. That should be our background.
Wow, look at how JoJo's here.
Welcome, everybody. We're back. I was in D.C. last week. I actually did go live on YouTube and Facebook Wednesday night. If any of y'all jumped on there, I didn't see y'all. I did some of the live while I was at the candlelight vigil for the following officer, and wasn't none of me talking. It was other people talking. They were calling the names. So I did go live that night. I did have for a reason I was down there wasn't good, but I mean I had a good trip down there. I'm gonna put some extra pictures up on the Patreon and stuff like that. So, hello Stacy and Billy. Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about some Wieners fights. I didn't get to spend as much time with Billy down there as I'd like to. Also, so let's get the housekeeping out the way. If anybody wants any merchandise, you can go check that out on the Etsy store. All kind of different stuff on there. If anybody wants any extra stuff, y'all can check that out on the Patreon. We do have a trial member right now. Is trying it out free for a little bit. Is Jay. We appreciate you checking us out. Hopefully you'll decide to stick around. We got Mr. Don Paulson, full crew member, CHP Road Dog. We got Stacy McClendon. I'll hang around. Miss Kelly Meyer, Jared Nitrous, Motor Cop for Life. Mr. William Gbo, Dan Carlson, Hoppy Hoppison, Blake Walker, JoJo, who's in the chat tonight, and Natasha A. Appreciate y'all.
JoJo.
Glad y'all here. Oh, look, we got AA Ron here. Checked his out for a little bit last night. And you're not late. You're on time there, Jared. So we got that out the way. We're going to go ahead and do Roy's Corner before Mr. Gbo tells me I forgot about it. So let's see what Roy Spalding has for us.
Welcome to Roy's Did You Know Corner, where Roy will let us know something that is totally useless, and we will have information living in our minds, rent-free for no good reason at all. So shut the fuck up and listen to what Roy has to tell us. Did you know that when Kevin Bacon goes to a wedding reception, he bribes the DJ so they won't play Footloose? I go to the DJ and hand him $20 and say, please don't play that song. Because first off, a wedding is really not about me. It's about the bride and groom, and it's embarrassing. No, you know.
Well, if I was the DJ and it's Kevin Bateman and you're going to be a cheap ass and only give me $20, I'm going to play it over and over again until you give me $100 to stop. So that's just what I would do. So I figured Kevin Bateman would have more money than that. Morgan,
Well, I mean, how long has it been since he was relevant?
Long time. So if y'all remember, we got to go here to Roy P. I know we skipped a week, so y'all might have forgot that this lovely young lady right here is who got voted to be his beautiful date. This lady right here. She was arrested for numerous charges.
Piracy.
I don't think.
Running for Congress.
So Roy did call in. By the way, I know the other voice is not available, so trying a new voice. Y'all let me know if this Roy P voice is better. So we'll see what Roy P's date had to say about him. And he did go bond her out.
Roy P. here, and I swear on my black PT Cruiser with the flame decals and gold rims, the motor cop crew is trying to get me killed, one bond at a time. Phone rings at 2:13 in the morning. I look down and see Stacy Motor Cop Crew. Now, anytime them boys call after midnight, it means one of two things. Somebody tried to fight a vending machine naked. I'm about to meet my future sleep paralysis demon. Stacy says, Roy, we got one for you. I should have hung up right then. I pull up to the jail, and out comes this woman looking like a Somali pirate that got struck by lightning behind a Dollar General. Her hair looked like somebody lost a weed eater fight. I ain't saying it was bad, but I saw a jail trustee throw her a bottle of conditioner and whisper, God bless you. Charges? Lord have mercy. Child destruction, shoplifting, resisting arrest, parking in a handicap spot, organized theft ring. I didn't even know you could combine them charges into one human being. Soon as she gets in my PT Cruiser, she says, you got any snacks? I handed her a honey bun, and she looked at me dead serious and said, you better not be trying to drug me. Ma'am, you got arrested stealing 47 Slim Jims and a Bluetooth speaker. We riding down the road, and she starts bragging about her business empire. Turns out the organized theft ring was just her and two cousins stealing random stuff from Walmart and trading it in the parking lot like Pokemon cards. One cousin stole air fryers. The other stole fake eyelashes. She specialized in lunch meat and scented candles. I said, so y'all basically criminal Bed Bath & Beyond. She got offended. Then she tells me she wants me to take her somewhere fancy for our date. Against every warning sign God put in front of me, I did. I bring her to Waffle House. Big mistake. First thing she does is pull 6 jelly packets into her purse like she's preparing for the apocalypse. Then she starts flirting with the cook. Not regular flirting either. She leans over the counter and says, I like a man that smells like bacon grease and poor decisions. Cook smiled like he'd been waiting his whole life to hear that. Then came the cringe. This woman pulled out a stolen Bluetooth speaker from under her shirt, started blasting reggae music, and tried to slow dance with me beside the jukebox while a meth head in cowboy boots was arguing with a napkin dispenser. I looked over at the waitress for help. That woman just mouthed, you're on your own. Then my date whispers, you ever kissed a woman with active warrants before? I almost choked on my hash browns. On the ride home, she asked if I believed in soulmates. I said, ma'am, I don't even believe in unsecured cargo anymore. Soon as I dropped her off, she stole my phone charger, my beef jerky, and one of the chrome valve stem caps off my PT Cruiser. As she walked away, she yelled, call me tomorrow, sexy. I watched her disappear into the darkness, looking like Captain Jack Sparrow after community service. And that right there is why I keep Pepto-Bismol in the glove box of the PT Cruiser.
So that was his date. I don't know if y'all don't like that voice, let me know. I'll try a different one next week.
Yeah, try a different one, please.
Yeah, that's a different one. Different one.
All right, I'm trying. Like I said, we got used to one.
Might as well go back to Homer. Might as well go back to Homer Simpson from last week.
Well, sorry, doing my best. We'll find one. So that one didn't work out. She did steal from Roy, but at least he didn't get molested.
What, she did? Steal his butt plug?
No, he didn't. He didn't with that one. I think he was scared of it. Maybe she'd have tried to steal his prosthetic penis or something. So let's see what we have. Let's see what we have for this week. We have 3 beautiful women, of course. Got number 1.
I like Morgan Freeman.
This lovely young woman.
He's probably one of my favorite actors, Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, that's her natural hair color, by the way.
She's 31 years old. She was arrested for possession of a stolen car, drug paraphernalia, felony shoplifting, resisting an officer, and a fugitive warrant. So,
or at least she knows how to party on a Friday.
She's got a septum ring, and I'm pretty sure that's her natural hair color. Next, we have.
I'm sure it is.
Next, we have, I don't know what this Doug face going on here, though. She's blowing the booking officer a kiss.
Yeah, that's a JoJo hair right there.
Not sure. JoJo's got blonde hair. She don't have brown hair.
No, JoJo's got some sandy blonde, but JoJo wears it up like that.
She's 48 years old, and she was arrested for having a fugitive attachment out for her. Yeah, don't be stealing the beef jerky. Jerky's expensive as shit, too. And then we got number 3. This is a really special one right here. This lovely young lady has been. She is 63 years young, and she got
Who
arrested
took a
for.
picture of Mama while she was reading?
She got arrested for simple burglary of an inhabited dwelling. So
She might have just walked in the wrong fucking house. I mean, she looks
maybe,
confused as fuck.
maybe I think she went to her boyfriend's room at the nursing home and stole his false teeth.
Yeah. See, 3 is confused. I think it was an accident. 2 looks like she would do it again. And 1, I don't even know what the fuck. Like,
So who y'all want?
2
Number
is ready to
one,
get out and do it again.
number 2, or number 3?
I'll give him 2 because last week, a Somali pirate, he dated her for 2 weeks. Fuck
Yeah,
that
I
shit.
mean, yeah. So who you going with? 2?
Oh shit!
Hoppy says he's going with.
them.
Hoppy's
I'm
going with 3.
I'm going with 3 because it looks like she can't get too violent. It looks like she's on
3.
the docile side.
3. Billy's
Yeah,
going with
like
2.
3 stack them pretty fast.
JoJo says 3. I'm going with 3. Iceman going with 3.
Yeah, we got.
Oh, tied 'em up.
No, it's close. We got 4 for number 3, and 3 for number 2.
Come on, we get a couple more people to vote, and we could send him on another double date. They do kind of look like sisters, maybe. Maybe it's a mother-son combo
count?
or something.
Number 3's in the lead right now.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Number 1 has 0. Number 2's
JoJo votes for 2 people because it's got to come a long ways for crossing the water.
She said top 3's a freak. I think number 3 might, she might give him a gummer. Just a good chance.
No, I think I see some teeth.
You think but they might not be real.
Something's wrong with her lip if that's.
She might be a gift.
That's what I'm saying, Jared. Granny, he needs a little docile date. He don't need some fire on this cracker.
Yeah, think about it. He's gonna have to go to Waffle House at like 8 a.m. to hit the early bird special with that one.
So we're gonna go with number 3. That's gonna be our lady. She looks like Garth from Wayne's World. So that's who we're gonna go with. And G-Bo's going with 3 too. All right.
All right, this should be fun.
That ought to be a fun date. So we're going to jump into this. First story we got is going to be a follow-up story. I remember a couple weeks ago, we had that story we talked about where that lady got arrested for like 27 counts of abusing animals that were in her house.
Yeah.
Yeah, the next story scares me. I'm not quite sure what kind of abuse it was.
Well, this lady here, if y'all remember, her husband was on the run. Well, he got caught this past week, and this is him here. If y'all remember her, right here.
They don't look like
she had that thing. She had that thing growing on her chin, that little face nipple thing growing on her face right there.
Oh my God!
Well, this was him.
That's some backwoods shit looking motherfucker.
This was him. He got arrested. They got him. He is in jail.
What they did, it makes sense.
He is in jail on a $628,000 bond.
That's a lot when you live in Tangipahoa.
Yeah. Well, no, they think he's in Greensburg. I think it's even worse. That's St. Helena Parish.
Well, yeah, but he that's not where he got arrested at. He's from Greensburg.
Well, I don't know. Anyway, he's popped.
Yeah,
he's in jail.
He was from Greensburg.
He was on the run, and now he's not. So I just thought I'd throw that out there since little update. Number 2. This is a Morgan City lady. She got arrested. Now she got arrested for this is her. This is her right here. This is her mug shot right here.
She's all innocent and
this
shit.
This is her. Okay.
She's a sexual predator.
Did I put a video on this one? No.
They're all sexual predators.
This lady is not a sexual predator.
They're all sexual.
How you know? She could be. She could twerk on your bike.
If she had a
ain't
little
big
more
enough.
melanin.
Anyway, where she got arrested?
You need about another 300 pounds to be twerking on Iceman's bike.
This was in Morgan City. She was arrested by the Morgan City Police Department for, I think, theft. They said they received some reports of a dog that was roaming around a trailer park. And this lady, I guess, saw it, and she went and picked the dog up. Her name is Alicia or Alessa Muse. Anyway, she found the dog. She picked it up. She refused to return it. The dog's owner explained to police.
Let it out.
Dog's owner explained to police that it was a 9-year-old dog that had been undergoing treatment for a long-term skin condition since November when it escaped from an open window. Police said that the dog's owner and Muse exchanged several messages discussing efforts to return the dog. But she kept not wanting to bring the dog back. I think she brought the dog to the vet. She finally agreed. She gave the dog back, and I guess they pressed charges on her. And she went to jail. She got charged with one count of theft under $1,000.
She didn't do nothing.
My thing is as I was digging into this earlier, at first I'm like, man, this bitch stole these people's dog. But this is a picture of the dog, okay? You can see he has some issues going on here. All right, he's definitely got skin issues. My thing is if Duke has skin issues and Duke has a nervous problem, Duke is taken care of. He's fed and he lives inside. But if you look at him, he will lick himself on his arms, his legs, until it's like raw meat. And I gotta like put stuff on it to make him stop doing it because he's got like separation anxiety and stuff. So if you look at Duke sometimes, if he's been licking himself too much, you'd swear to God that he's not being taken care of. But he is. And I think that, I don't know, I'm just going to say this may be the case because this lady here, I went and looked at her page. This is another picture of her right here.
She's an animal lover.
She is an animal activist, okay? And she works at some like bird sanctuary or something, and all her stuff is like, she's like a big animal activist type person. I don't think she was doing anything maliciously. I think she actually was trying to help this dog and was scared that if it went back or something like that. And these other people could be dirtbags. I don't know. But I'm just saying, I don't think she did it maliciously. I think because if you go look on this page, I looked, it ain't nothing but like hundreds of dogs that she has rescued. She brings them to get treatment and all that stuff like that. So I had one opinion of it, and so I started looking into it, and then I saw it, and I'm like, I don't know. So I hope they get everything settled. I don't think she needs to go to jail or do anything like that. Like Stacy said, I think her heart was in the right place. Yeah, and you know, you're right. I mean, take care of your animal better. No, she's not crazy. Oh, Billy says you might have dated her mom. I don't know. Maybe so. Maybe so. Maybe that's a long lost child of yours. Possibility. Anyway, we're like I said, I'm in between on this one. At first, I was like, that woman stole a dog. The more I looked into it and looked at her and stuff like that, I'm like, I think she was just really, she's got a big heart.
She probably thought them people was abusing the dog.
Yeah, she probably did, and I think she just got.
I'm gonna keep it. Some of this, keep it safe because they abusing.
Well, she brought it to the vet and paid for a vet treatment too, also. So, I don't know. That's just my opinion. Y'all can think of it. Now, this is the story of a lovely lady. No, this is the story that y'all probably came to see. That's from the headline of this week's episode. We're getting ready to
the hot dog.
We're getting ready to talk about some Wiener Wars. Okay, we've got Wiener Wars and Rainbow Land. Okay, I can't make this up. This is a true story.
I know all about Wiener Wars.
This is Wiener Wars. If you don't know about Wiener Wars, you're about to find out about Wiener Wars. Of course, where is Wiener Wars taking place at?
Wienerland.
Hollywood.
California, West Hollywood.
That's the only place.
And it's not, I said Rainbow Land, but I'm not being too funny. It's actually considered the Rainbow District. So we can all guess why it's called that, right?
No. Tell us.
It's gay. So let's watch a video on it, and then we'll talk about. We got to get into some wiener wars. Let me get to the video screen.
West Hollywood.
Residents and business owners say they've become dangerous at this point. We want you to take a look at that fight that broke out early this morning in the Rainbow District. People say conditions have become unsanitary and unsafe.
KTLA's Carlos Acedo joins us live now from West Hollywood with reaction to the vendor turf war. Carlos.
We're in Kareen. If you've been out to the Rainbow District here in West Hollywood recently, you've noticed many street vendors on many of the street corners out here. Now, it is quiet tonight, but video from over the weekend shows 2 street vendors getting into a fight, jockeying for position. WeHo gone wild. That's how some people are now describing West Hollywood's iconic Rainbow District after a series of brawls have broken out on the street. The latest happened early Sunday morning, the fight between 2 street vendors just after midnight. Video shows as 2 women go at it, allegedly over their
Old dude right here. This guy right here was like hugging up on that little like malnourished looking blonde-headed chick. He sure didn't help. He sure wasn't helping this old lady fight nothing, was he? He's just standing there like, get her, girl. So it's like,
Dude,
yeah, but how does that work? I mean, like,
you
don't want to go swinging on no bitch anyway.
yeah, unsanitary and unsafe. Sounds like Bourbon Street.
Get his ass beat.
Yeah, but these aren't lucky. I don't think these are lucky dogs, Stacey. These are just wiener on the Rainbow District. It's like the only thing could have been better is like some gay dude would have ran past like dressed up like the Village People or some shit.
turf on the corner of Santa Monica and San Vicente, a prime spot for selling hot dogs.
I mean, these are little wiener cars too. These ain't even big wieners. I mean, look at that little wiener bun right there. I mean, you think that has some big wieners? They got little wieners. No, them chicks that says, "Oh, don't fight gay." They'll throw hands quick. Oh yeah, look. Let me tell you what. A lot of these gay dudes, they work out because they want to look good, you know. Because
then they got to defend themselves. I mean, they come from a whole
all this
genetic line that had to fight for their rights.
you know,
And they're not afraid of jail.
No, because they love dropping the soap. But these a lot of gay men
drop the soap quick in
and
jail,
you know,
boy, and they're like, "Oops, I
so
dropped my soap."
if you get in a fight with a gay dude and you beat up the gay dude, it's like, oh, you beat up a gay dude.
You beat up a little
Or then
girl.
if you get beat up by a gay dude, it's like, oh, you got beat up by a gay dude. So you lose either way. Don't fight the gay people. Just leave them alone.
I ain't losing to no gay dude.
You know what? Don't ever say that. You might one of them might get up and scissor your head and he'll rub his balls all in your face.
You've already lost fight to that were gay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if that happens, you beat his ass, but he was managed to wipe his balls on you. Did you lose or win?
Yeah, I mean, or did he win?
That's what I'm asking.
You knocked him out, but he ended up teabagging you in the process of it.
Yeah, he
who won?
Your ass while you were beating his ass. So obviously you lost.
You were right. You're right too. It's like fighting an old man.
Fucking Stacey.
Yeah, every time you had to say that to Roy, but yeah, but this guy,
Roy.
at least he's got gloves on holding his wiener holder there.
Their food stands left
I mean, this looks like a fucking cart they got from like.
While they was fighting, I'd have been grabbing food.
But I'm just saying, this little cart right here. This ain't a lucky dog cart like they got on Bourbon Street that are shaped like big wiener. This looks like a cart you got at Harbor Freight to put your screws on.
Yeah. I don't even know where they're cooking this shit.
Hey, Aaron, you might want to rephrase that. You said, Aaron.
That's what I told him.
He says he knows some gay dudes that are freaking huge. I don't want to know how you know how big their penises are. Or that's what we're talking about, or we're talking about muscle.
I mean, that's Iceman. Iceman loves tranny truckers.
Only ones with nice butts.
Yeah, only ones with nice asses.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like a little cart. What's up, James? This don't look like a. This is like these people like boiled wieners in their that they bought off their Snap card at their house. They bought this shit and they boiled it up and they got these little carts and they run around and selling it and making money. Oh, bodybuilder types. Okay. Yeah.
But
yeah.
where's the cooking apparatus?
They don't. I'm telling you, these people cook these wieners. I bet you they cooking wieners at their house and coming out here and charging these people $10 for them.
I bet you they go in the little restaurant using the microwave and coming back out there and putting it on
little
their
Dollar General wieners.
Fuck. No, you
It's
gotta
a
at
tool.
least be cooking it.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it looks like, Stacey.
But you know what fucking kills me is hell. I went down to fucking Dunkin' Donuts the other day, and you know you already pay a exuberant amount of money for fucking coffee, and then all of a sudden that bitch fucking like hands a little tip cup out the window, and you just look at him like, what? Why? Why would I do that? I'm gonna drive through.
You know they hire a lot of like gay men at the donut place, right?
Well, that's how they get the holes.
That's how they get the holes in there. Yeah, I mean, so for all you people eating them donut holes,
delicious.
Yeah,
that's how they get that Boston cream in there.
Yep, sure do.
Delicious.
It's turf wars, and I think that's what happened last night because I saw the video. Person trying to be pushed out of the vendors out of the way from in front of Beaches here Tropicana, and then they went at it.
Larry Block owns Block Party WeHo down the street and says the
his place is called Block Party WeHos.
maybe his name is WeHo.
WeHo stands for West Hollywood.
Oh, there you go.
How would you know that?
I'm glad that he goes over there all the time.
I caught that at the beginning of the story.
That's where you go.
That's where the WeHo, apparently that's where the WeHo name come from, West Hollywood.
I mean, this guy right here in the wife beer, he couldn't look any more gay if he tried.
I thought that was Elton John.
This guy? Elton John ain't dark complected. This dude looks Hispanic or something.
Look, anybody could have a dark complexion if they have a tan.
Dog vendors have taken over the sidewalks, getting more aggressive.
They're here every weekend. They threaten business owners if you ask them to move. It's a really dangerous situation to go after them. I've asked them to move in front of my store. And
other business owners say they've taken their concerns to the city's Public Safety Commission, but not enough is being done to regulate the street vendors. According to the WeHo Times, the city has increased.
This
You're not going to stop them from stealing hot dogs.
I'm sorry. I'm not going to. It don't look like this is very sanitary, whatever they got. They just got wieners just laying out and just, I mean, these are open air wieners.
There's two things. You can either hit them with a water cannon or you can take and get you a whole dump truck full of manure and dump that shit on the street and then they won't come around.
Well, wasn't there somebody?
That's not good. That's not going to work.
City poured bleach on people.
That's not going to work. Freebird. I mean, a lot of them.
Have you ever?
No, because I mean, a lot of the gay guys are used to smelling poop.
But you know what's crazy? This now tells me that you could pretty much get a Weber grill from fucking Home Depot and a fucking cooler with hot dogs and shit, and probably make a killing right next to these motherfuckers. Because like we have balls. They wouldn't try us because I'd throw their asses in the fucking street. But in California, you know, they're hard asses.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, Freebird can tell you, all you got to do is go out there and boil some meat, and you can make a fortune.
That's right.
You can make a fortune.
That culture lost some turkey necks and fried shrimp.
You'd have to have some little bitty boots to be able to boot a hot dog stand.
That whole thing only.
Well, this girl, this young lady right here, they're laughing at. Somebody sent them a wiener pic. That's what they're laughing at. But it looks like she ate most of the wieners.
Enforcement efforts against unlicensed vendors, but a 2019 state law limits the city's actions to administrative fines.
code compliance has been out a few times to try to push them away from the businesses, but it's an intermittent operation. It's not enforced, and they're actually killing the trees and pouring the grease right on the street.
Oh, that sounds like the hookah
Other
bar.
What kind of hot dogs? What kind of wieners they got that they got grease?
Obviously greasy ones.
Greasy wieners. Aaron said that's
Greasy
California. It's already got shit everywhere. That is true.
What?
I mean,
What the hell? These guys are fighting at a hot dog stand?
yeah.
Number,
Would that be considered a cockfight? I don't know.
It's a wiener fight.
It's a wiener. It's wiener wars.
that have broken out in recent months haven't directly.
I mean, why they fighting? They all got the same blue shirts on. I mean, it must be a
Right, they're on the
domestic.
same team, obviously.
Yeah, they got that. They selling lubed wieners.
oh, they got wieners without lube.
They go in easier.
See, that's what
Why
I
does
was
this
thinking about,
wiener
Aaron,
look
is
like
there's,
it's-
there's shit on the sidewalks, and then you got the flies
This
flying
one got
around.
this
You got
this
open
wiener
air
got
food.
got brown on the
It's
end because it was
asking for
burnt
a
a little
fucking
too
disease.
much.
Give me that 10-inch. Give me that foot long.
That's what I was
wiener.
thinking, Jared. Give me a 10, a fucking 10.
Like I said, that's why I had to do this story. I was sitting there yesterday, and I came across it, and I was like, I said, you can't make this shit up. It's like, it's fucking Wiener Wars in Rainbow Lounge. I said, you can't make it up.
If that old boy gonna get them white pants dirty, he get to fighting. He gonna scuff in white pants.
Are you assuming that person's gender?
Involve street vendors,
Yeah.
since there's been
Well,
heightened
they're either
visibility
around
of
a bunch of
security
guys,
ambassadors
look at those swings.
as well
He's
as
clearly
sheriff's
gay.
deputies patrolling the streets. But for frustrated business owners, they want the city to take action.
There has to be a way to accommodate licensed street vendors without having illegal licensed street vendors.
Yeah, you put them all in a fucking corner.
Now we reached out to the
And-
city
and
of
into
West
the
Hollywood
street.
for a comment regarding this story. We have yet to hear back. We're live in WeHo
You
tonight.
put them up. What was that a few weeks ago where you put the barricades up for the damn prostitutes? Well, you just bring them out with the
Yeah.
prostitutes down there and put the barricades up.
Hey, that's actually not a
That way
bad
the
idea. You get
That way the
dinner while you get
prostitutes
picked
have
up.
something to eat. The prostitutes
Yeah.
can have something to eat when they're done working.
Prostitutes have a straight protein diet.
Where you getting ready to get yourself in trouble on Facebook there, Walter.
Yeah, Walter.
You ain't put
I
in
went to go
jail.
read it, and I'm like, no.
So, anyway, they got, yes, Brandon, this is Wiener Wars. Governor, do you think you could do something about these? What kind of policies would you make up on Wiener Wars?
That's probably all of his buddies, a bunch of little butt buddies. Fucking Gavin Newsom.
Yeah, they ought to put all the wieners in one spot. I mean, it's like y'all not even cooking them. It's like how boiling. Like I said, I can see them there at home with the dollar store wieners and the dollar store buns. They're buying this shit on food stamps, and they out here making a profit on it. I'm telling you.
I just don't understand it. Without a cooking apparatus, I'm not going to buy a lukewarm hot dog or a cold hot dog in a bun.
You don't want to ask them how they warm it up.
That's a true statement, sir. That's a true
I
statement.
mean, that one girl was kind of big. She might have been using one of them fupa rolls.
Alabama Hot Pockets, remember?
Yeah.
Y'all Google that if you want to.
Or she's like, you know, them ladies with them big pancake titties hanging down. They just flop them up and stick them under there and say, "You want this medium or extra?
There you go.
Extra titty on it."
You get some Ziploc bags that are perfect size and lines them with hot dogs and slides it under her titties. Keep them warm.
I don't know. This isn't Taco Wars. This is Wiener War.
Just a little south of
Yeah,
that.
the red wieners.
Hollywood's not tacos.
It's like I want a double titty when that's been heated up. I like mine like extra tittied up.
Oh, that's nasty, Walter. He's like bun warmers. Ooh.
No, that's the gay guy standing next to her. You want it done by the bun, sweetheart? Just swipe
maybe
it
it's
like
like
your
the-
debit card.
Yeah, remember I told you about the Florida girls that did the hot dogs? You know,
I've been to Florida
they
before, and they
gay
used to do
guys.
that. I almost crashed first time I saw her, just standing out on the corner, hot, sexy, in a thong.
Did
I
you
was
see
like,
what I
I
sent
don't
you?
even like
Now
hot
they're
dogs.
doing that on boats. They have like little John boats and they ride around these fucking rivers now doing the hot dog thing, but they're in bikinis. They're doing the same
That's
shit.
like
They brought it back.
where they got their where they got those coffee stands where the girls are in bikinis serving coffee. I mean, that's just dangerous. I mean, they could
I have no
burn a
idea. I've
nipple
seen
or
that on
something like
TikTok.
that.
I ain't never seen a fucking place like
Oh,
that
by
in
the
real
way,
life.
everybody, fuck a TikTok. I haven't been on TikTok, and I don't know if I'm going back because I'm in TikTok jail right now.
Yeah, you're in jail out of TikTok.
I'm in TikTok jail for, like I said, I was in D.C. last week. I was live streaming the changing of the guard at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier, which is you ain't never got to see it. You get a chance, go see it. Gives me chills thinking about it. And,
Was it nudity again?
No, not nudity. They have a gun. It's a empty rifle. It's part of it. This is one of the most patriotic things you can watch. And TikTok freaking took my video down, threw me in jail because they had a weapon. Now, if I'd have been some gay dude in a banana hammock on here trying to groom a 12-year-old boy, that would be perfectly fine. Or I could be an inmate in my boxers in a cell on a contraband phone trying to get young girls to send me money and shit. That's perfectly fine. You put something patriotic up, nope, you're going to fucking jail. Fuck TikTok. Fuck everybody who owns TikTok. Just fuck them. Can't stand them. Hate their asses.
Fucking water cannon their asses too.
Yeah. I wouldn't even water cannon them. I'd fucking just like set them on fire. Fuck a TikTok. So, let's go to the next story before I start ranting on something else.
That's how you
Always.
really feel.
Oh, this is in Washington State. Go figure. Which I'm surprised. They have an SRO that has been relieved of duty. Not because he's done anything wrong. He didn't get fired. But the school has decided that not re-up the contract with the police or sheriff's office and keep their SRO. Because the schools... Well, the reason they're doing it is because they want to find a more diverse way to do it because, having an SRO is discriminatory towards certain children, I'm assuming that they're trying to say. So,
discriminatory.
Yeah, I guess because it's a cop there scaring the black kids is what they're trying to say. But
for fuck's
a
sake.
nice way. So
you don't just become scared of a cop because you're black.
No, because let me tell you what, it don't matter what color you are. If you don't fuck around, you're not gonna find out. Don't matter. Because trust me, what are you doing? Nobody wants to see that.
I was showing Hoppy.
So let's. I think I got a video on it. Let's watch.
Vendor turf wars in West Hollywood.
Out of class today to call attention to the district ending their school resource officer program. And Taylor Winkle is at Bothell High School with more for us. Taylor, good morning.
Looks like she's in high school.
Yeah, good morning, Bill. So they're expected to walk out around 9:10 this morning. That is first period. And it's not just the school resource officer program students are trying to save here. It is their specific resource officer, Garrett Ware. Students even started this change.org petition to push against scrapping the SRO program, saying, quote, this move would strip away our first line of defense in emergencies and deprive students of a trusted.
Now, I got to say, this is the state of Washington, so I'm not surprised on what the school board is trying to do. I am surprised this man has to be doing a bang-up job as an SRO.
Absolutely.
That these kids are doing this, just trying to keep him there, okay? This man must be making a positive impact on these children for them to be doing that, all right? And like I said, in a blue state like this, so like I said, this guy's got to be doing a great job.
What is this? An
Officer Ware
or junior high or something?
I think it's a high school.
It's more than Protect us physically. His involvement in student life boosts morale, promotes positive behavior, and cultivates a community spirit like no other. Now, this comes after the North Shore School District voted not to renew the school resource officer role at Bothell High. This is a role that they're required to approve every year. And during this most recent vote, they talked about wanting to implement a safety plan that aligns with their values. The board says it's nothing against Officer Ware, who's had this job since 2017. Bothell High.
What?
So you mean to tell me a law enforcement is not aligned with their values?
Yeah, that's what you're saying. That having.
So what are their values? Sucking dick and promoting.
It's the Seattle area, man.
This is the state of Washington. Yes.
Thug life.
Yes, this is the state of Washington. Exactly.
They wanted more DEI.
It was the last school in the district to have an officer on campus. Moving forward now, they're planning to partner with Bothell Police to determine safety plans for the 2026-27 school year. North Shore SD says it's
trying to get rid of one. Why you partnering with them?
I have no idea. You have the last school around there that's got an SRO. Let me tell you what. You have all of our schools where I work have at least a minimum of one. Most of the time it's two. I know in Livingston Parish they have SROs at the school.
Got two in every damn school.
Plus they have another usually retired post-certified police officer or deputy in the parking lot the entire time the school's in session also. So there's like 2 or 3 cops on campus the whole entire time. You know what? That makes me feel good knowing my grandchildren are going to that school and they have that kind of law enforcement presence there to protect them in case some nutbag with a gun or something tries to come in there and do something. But obviously not here.
A lot of Florida is going to fucking security guards, which are not even like good ones. They're just hiring bodies. And it's like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't agree with it at all. You got these fucking 80-year-old women and 85-year-old men.
Yeah, they can't do nothing.
What are you going to do? You can't even get across the campus. You know, not for nothing. I want somebody that's physically fit. I want somebody that's going to shoot good. You know,
they want Momo. They want Momo, little old Momo in a damn wheelchair to be able to.
Yeah, that they can pay minimum wage. They don't want to pay
Yeah, but the school's not paying him his whole wage. Usually, like most of these schools have a contract, something like with a sheriff's or police department, where they're only paying like 50%. Yeah, so they're not.
Sometimes.
Of a student-coordinated walkout today. They say staff will work to maintain a safe environment for both students who walk and students who stay in class. Students who do miss class will get an unexcused absence.
See, this pisses me off. All right. Now, they'll let these kids go out to fucking protest ICE or no kings and all this shit, and that's perfectly fine. The school actually will bring them to the protest on buses. But you walk out of school and want to protest in favor of a police officer you want at your school, and we're going to count you as absent. Let me tell you about the hypocrisy of these fucking woke-ass people.
Yeah, look at the time of the year it is, though. Summer's coming. Fuck them. I would just be like, fuck it, I'm done. I'm not going to go back to school.
If my kid was going to leave school to protest something, I'd rather be for something like this than for some stupid-ass no kings shit.
But you got to imagine their parents are probably all against it because they're all fucking Washington State liberals. They're
maybe.
Like, fuck the police. Why are you doing this, kid?
In talking about what I was surprised, since we're talking about this shit, I was surprised. I was at a mall in D.C. and I was just looking around. It's a 4-story mall. And they had a big old food court, and I said, well, fuck, I'll just eat here. I was surprised at the amount of, they must have had a field trip or something. I don't know. There's a shit ton of high school kids. But damn near every one of these kids had freaking Make America Great hats on.
Oh, no shit?
Yes. I'm talking in D.C. Yeah, so I was quite surprised.
Are you sure that it was a D.C. school and not like a Virginia school or some shit?
Virginia's just as bad.
And we know that they are planning to walk from here, Bothell High School, all the way to City Hall. That's about a half-mile walk set to get going here, we believe, in the next half hour. For now, reporting live in Bothell, I'm Taylor Winkle, Fox 13 News. Yeah, well, the students just walked out of class, I want to say 5 minutes ago. We are with the crowd of them. This is Malik. He has walked out. Can you kind of tell us a little bit about your...
Hey, I think that's the kid that stole my dust mop. No, I'm just joking. That dude's got a lot of motherfucking hair. That's all I got to say. He looks like a sheepdog. You can't even see. It's like, a sheepdog. You moved the hair. I mean,
I'll tell you what. I would not want to get in a fight with him because all you got to do is grab that hair and yank that motherfucker around all over the place, boy.
Yeah, but you know what? Honestly, I like that a hell of a lot better than like the fucking dreads and shit.
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
I mean, I'm just saying that's a lot of hair.
I think it looks good.
I know.
I wish I had.
You wish you had hair.
Role here at the school and what's going on right now?
So I'm the president of our school's Black Student Union. So far, I have been a leader in the efforts to try and save Officer Ware, to save our SRO program at our school. And, really, we just feel as though the school board has been misrepresenting the students of color. And
I'm just happy to say he's a well-spoken young man.
Yeah. And he's back in the blue, which is fucking.
So I'm just saying, I pick on everybody, but he's a well-spoken young man. You can listen to him, tell him he pays attention to school. Yeah. He's not one of these little young wannabe thugs out there. His kid's probably taking he's the president of their student, black union, whatever. But you can tell.
But that's saying something once again for that officer is that particular group of young individuals is backing him, which tells you that he's a good officer all the way around. They need to fucking stop and give that school back their SRO.
Just the main body of students at our school, and that's what I'm about.
So can you talk to us a little bit about why having an SRO is so important, why you guys are walking out today?
I think maybe it would mean a little bit more if I talked about an experience that happened recently.
Yeah.
We had a school hold where we were told to hold inside our classes, and the thought hit my mind that we're not going to have an Officer Ware there next year to keep us safe. And it made me realize that I've never felt scared during a drill or during a lockdown before, and we have those so often, so incredibly often, and usually medical emergencies. But he helps students. He helps keep students safe, and I think that's the most important part about having an SRO on campus. I think a lot of people think that Officer Ware is there to punish students, but that's not even close to the case. I think that he gets a bad rap from certain parents because the school often has him doing a lot of investigative work for the school. But I mean, he is a great guy, and regardless of if it was Officer Ware or not, we're 100% safer with an officer on campus. Like I said, it doesn't even cross my mind that I'm going to be in danger whenever we have a threat or whenever we have some sort of issue at our school where we need to stay inside.
And so you have been at the school board meetings, most notably the last one. They talked about wanting to tap more into using Bothell police. You guys want to change that. You want to keep your SRO.
I mean, listen to the kids. I mean, the kids feel safer with the cop on campus. This is the school board people. The school board people are fucking idiots.
He must have pissed.
I think they need to pay
Somebody
attention
got they got butt hurt, and he must have talked to him wrong. Now they want to.
He probably arrested one of the school board's kids for drugs or some shit.
Probably. Well, didn't you guys say that that's one of the only schools left up there that had the SRO program?
They said it was the only one left.
Yeah, if it's the only one left, they were just looking at cutting the budget. It don't make a fuck to them. But the kids are right. They want to be safe. So
yeah, I couldn't be able to see the chalkboard if I was sitting behind him. Just taking your ruler, so I kind of see. So good for them. School board's not going to listen because most school boards are full of a bunch of fucking idiots.
Yeah.
This next one.
Place them in Washington State.
Apparently, they even bring this up, unless they just want to pocket the money that they're paying the SRO.
Yeah. This next story.
No, so they want to hit the same police department up and get the support for free instead of having to pay for an SRO, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure. This next story is we know tomorrow's the last day of school in the parish I work in. Thank God. I got no school zone for the summer. So
Yeah, but then you're gonna have fucking kids out in the middle of the street in the middle of
No,
the day.
bro,
all
you got
week.
summer school, man. You gotta go out there during the summer. You
No,
gotta keep them
no,
kids.
no. They do summer school at a different location.
I'm gonna put
So,
an
so
ordinance
you
in
can
for your
you can
parents.
stop trying to be a Debbie Downer over there, Freebird. It's not going to work.
Oh,
So, as I was
I'm about
saying,
to push for that.
schools are all these schools are starting to get ready to get out. So they, you had a lot of senior skip days, and all stuff
I've
like
seen
that.
this shit on TikTok.
They have kids like to do stupid shit. I don't know when this became a trend. I'm old now.
That's the second one I've heard of
Well,
that caused issues.
Yeah, but I was saying
sent SWAT teams
when
to
we
another
did
school.
when we did senior skip day, I mean, I was balanced. We'd like skip school, get drunk, and try to fuck. So I mean, that's just what we did. We didn't try to shoot each other with water
That was
guns.
in the WeHo. That's in the WeHo district.
No, that was in the Idaho district, and but these kids they got some kind of senior assassin name where they run around with each other and they try to shoot each other with water guns and shit like this. Well, the shit is turning, it could be bad because thank God this kid come across a cop that had a little control.
Morning, authorities are warning teenagers after a popular game nearly turned deadly. This is the moment an officer near Flint, Michigan, approaches what he thinks is a burglary in progress, only to be suddenly sprayed by a squirt gun.
Hey, what, dude? Sorry. Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
No, he had his gun out already, as you can see right here.
Yeah, that was great trigger control because that's an accidental desk pop right there.
It's not accidental. If he just look at the this water gun, how it looks real. If he would have popped this kid and killed him, it would have been a complete good shoot. But this man would have to live with himself on the fact that he shot this kid.
It would have went down as him shooting a fucking minor. It all depends on where they are. They would have fucking burned him.
They'd have been going to put him under the jail, man.
Get on the ground.
In an instant, the officer holds his fire.
He was ambushed by a kid with a water gun. He would have had every right and been justified if he did pull the trigger.
I'm looking for people stealing cars. Oh my God! Sorry, I am.
But
The teen was participating in what's known as Water Wars, or Senior Assassin, a game that's become popular on social media. Players pay into a cash pot and eliminate
Senior
classmates.
Assassin, that was the what? Didn't we cover that?
No.
Then it was on the news around here where these motherfuckers were running around, but they weren't using the little green water pistols.
Well,
they were using the ones that look like actual Glocks.
But I got some here. Watch.
With water guns, the last one standing wins the money. In this case, police say the encounter came dangerously close to tragedy.
This could have been tragic. He had a millisecond to make a decision to shoot or not shoot, and he made the right decision.
His family should be planning a funeral right now.
What may seem like harmless.
I mean, look at these. These are water guns.
Yep. I'd shoot you if you had the top right one.
You pull this on
100%.
me.
Oh,
you
yeah.
pull something like that on me.
I didn't see those.
Possibly this one too. I mean, because people paint their guns all crazy now. This looks like a real gun. They're all shaped like
a Glock every day of the week.
So I'm not going to sit here and wait and say, "Oh, is that a water gun?" and let you shoot me and take the chance.
This fun is raising concern across the country.
That's a water gun?
Yeah, all of these are water guns.
It does make me kind of want a white Glock. That'd be kind of nuts.
Ain't no shit, huh? That's what I'm saying. Is that a...
That's a water gun.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. It's like, how do we get a white Glock?
Well, I sure as hell is a Glock, though. That's modeled after a Glock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In New York, one high school was forced into a lockdown after a 911 caller mistook a toy water gun for a real weapon.
I hate to say it this way, but it's not acceptable. You know, you can't have kids running around with guns that look like guns.
Police are urging parents to speak with their teens about.
You shouldn't be having anything that even resembles a firearm anywhere near a school with the way we are in America. I'm sorry, but we need to know that.
How did these fucking news agencies, that urge you to speak with your kids? These fucking kids don't even listen to parents nowadays.
They're not listening to their parents, but the parents
my
ain't speaking to the
airtime
kids either.
listening to your ass talk about how you need to talk to your kids. It's a
Lock them up.
Aaron says they were doing that
Talk to him. You go ahead and whoop their ass for doing that shit.
where he was at, and the pot was like $2,500. Yeah, but it's gonna cost a lot more than that to bury somebody. If like I said,
he couldn't figure out who he was shooting at. He was just like pulling the trigger on his water pistol again. Obviously, he knew. I mean, the officer, you can see all their shit on him.
their kids are fucking stupid.
Yeah.
That they, like I said, that kid is damn lucky, because there's a lot of cops out there that would have just pulled the trigger out of just reflex. So
Something tells me that mailing a Glock to Chicago wouldn't be good, Aaron.
So this next one, I'm gonna let y'all watch it and see what y'all think. But I got two different opinions on it, so I'm not sure. So y'all just tell me what y'all think after y'all watch this.
David, thanks. Well, badge burnout caught on camera. A Jackson police officer under investigation today after a viral video shows a marked patrol car spinning half donuts on Northside Drive. 16 WAPT is the only station given permission by the person who recorded the video to show it to you. And tonight, the city's top cop putting the brakes on the behavior.
Yes, sir. We just have fun, man. Check it out with us.
The video shows a marked JPD cruiser pulling stunt-style maneuvers on the city's west side Sunday night.
Looks like he's driving in a circle.
What some online call a drift car. Chief Rochelle Brackney says she learned about the video early this morning.
He's doing figure eights.
Command staff together.
He didn't. That's not. He's not even spinning the car. Of course, there's no audio.
To see one
Like,
of our officers.
I watched the regular video about what on the news. He was not. The tires didn't spin. Basically, he was driving around in fucking circles. Okay, so I don't. They're trying to say, oh, stunt driver. First of all, it's not stunt driving. It's called reckless operation. Was he driving around like that, trying to get them to stop doing it and stuff like that? Because he didn't punch it. He wasn't. The tires never squealed or anything like that. Only thing they said, oh, you got some idiot out there with his phone filming saying, oh yeah, look at him doing this. He could have just been driving around in circles. Maybe he was doing that so the dumbasses couldn't come out there and start spinning their tires again. I think they need to do a little bit more investigation before they do it, because like I said, I watched the other video the guy put up. The tires wasn't squealing. There wasn't no smoke coming from it or nothing like that. And I think they're making a way bigger deal out of this than I don't think he was trying to do anything, because he could have spun that car around if he really wanted to.
I was gonna say those newer cars should be a lot more powerful with the twin turbos and shit, especially those. Because I could tell you, I've came in sideways in Crown Vics and sat there and just toasted the fucking tires.
Yeah, this is also your chief right here.
That's your first problem.
I mean, Chicago.
A marked unit participating in that behavior, showing a lack of judgment. I have to own them. I have to own the fact that it was one of our officers who did it.
This right here is her making a statement before an investigation has been done on this officer.
Yeah.
So now you could be sticking your foot in that big ass mouth you have. You should. The only thing you should be telling the news media here, it's like, we saw the video. We're conducting an internal investigation on the matter, and as soon as we have a conclusion to it, we will update y'all. Is what she should say. This is her just jumping on the bandwagon with everybody else. Is all it is.
Yeah, I don't get it, because literally he was just driving in circles. I mean, like, shit, even the cop, remember during Christmas, the cop that was fucking doing donuts in the snow. I mean, get the fuck over it.
He wasn't. This guy, he never squealed the tire.
No, this guy was just driving like figure eights to like do something.
Responsible, and that started as early as 9 o'clock this morning when I brought our team together to start addressing this issue.
Jesus.
It will be addressed, but I also want the citizens to know I am holding my officers to the same standard, because they were out there
I bet,
doing
Jared.
Don't think that that's license for the community to continue to behave in that.
Chief Brackney says an internal investigation is underway. Any discipline will follow department policy.
Like I said, though, do your investigation first, lady.
He's going to be on foot patrol.
I'm just saying, now she done made a statement, so she's not going to. Let me tell you how a lot of these administrators are. Not all of them. They have a lot of them out there. They're never going to want to admit that they're fucking wrong and have to backpedal and eat their own words. So even if this guy I was out there driving, just trying to keep them from doing it. I never spun the tires, which you could see on the video. She's not going to back up on her words and have to eat her own words. So he's fucked either way because she went and made a statement before she should have. Just 5'4" head.
She's my hot nuts.
I'm gonna. How much time we at? All right. We're gonna skip to. Y'all didn't have this one. This next one. They have a swim team that started a little controversy because they took a picture with the swim team. The school's name's, I guess, the Bears, and they're a swim. They're like a polo team or something, which it's the water playing.
Marco,
not that one, but they're in their swim gear, that their uniform that they compete in, and they wrote Bears on their chest, and they sent a picture. They sent the picture to the baseball team to support the baseball team. The baseball team posted it on their book. Their Facebook account or page, whatever it was. Well, next thing you know, you got these people that are all fucking up in arms about it. This is how stupid some of these people are. And we'll watch it, and I'm going to tell you why.
Because gay guys are bears?
No, that's not why. This is completely asinine. And tell me what you think.
Water polo players in their Speedos has sparked controversy in Temecula. Two Temecula Valley Unified School Board members took issue with the photo, calling it inappropriate and comparing it to an image of adult entertainers.
Now, the parents of one of the players are calling for them to resign. KTLA's Chris Wolf live with more on the controversy and the calls to step down. Chris.
That's right, Micah and Cher. The parents I spoke with tonight say this was simply a fun-filled way to show school spirit with a water polo team wearing what the players wear, swimsuits. How did a picture of teenage boys in skimpy swimwear explode into a sexually charged social media firestorm? On April 28th, members of the Temecula Valley High School water polo
that sees
team.
young boys dressed like that and immediately thinks of OnlyFans is they're a pedophile.
Look,
your brain should not go there.
I agree with you, Alder. You see, look right here. You look at all these. Look, they're obviously at a water polo meet. These are the bleachers. Look at all the parents. They must have done something. They're cheering for them in the background. This is what they fucking wear to compete in. Okay.
Look at the double standards too. I want to think about something. So if there was 5 or 6 females standing there in their swimsuits, right, and they all took a picture and did the same thing and put bears on the front of their shirt, right, and a man was to go, man, this reminds me of OnlyFans, you would immediately go after the man because he's a fucking child predator.
What about that teacher that they're all? I mean, I haven't looked at the whole story. Just didn't read it, but they have some school board member or some principal or teacher told some student, "Oh, well, you're a hot looking girl," and they are like crucifying this motherfucker.
Was the, school board member.
Yeah, they're crucifying him. So what about these people? It's like, oh, these are boys, young men in bikini swimsuits that they wear. What about the girls that swim? Do they say something about the? They wasn't trying to be sexual, okay? They all wear this shit, and like I said, they were at a school function meet wearing this. If it's
showed support for their counterparts on the baseball team by dropping their pants and revealing their official swimwear, along with bare chests painted with letters spelling Bears, honoring the school's Golden Bears athletic program. The baseball team posted a picture of the supportive squad on social media, and what happened next is at the center of an ethical and cultural clash. 2 Temecula Valley Unified School District board members commented on the post, with President Joseph Komrosky saying the boys don't look like the best of future leaders when they do this. I do not want them to look like they're in a sexually provocative strip tease, looking like they're one step closer to the Chippendales. Board member Jennifer Wiersma reposted the pic with edits.
Let me tell you what, that the male school board guy, he's jealous because their dick's bigger than his, okay, or something. Because that's not the first thing I thought. First thing I thought when I saw the picture, I'm like, so what's the problem? Their swim team, and they're supporting the other guys. They have swim trunks on. That's what they have. I bet you they have kids that go to this school walking around with their pants hanging down, with their ass hanging out, with their underwear and shit.
What's crazy is when you see a student in their uniform for the swim team and you say that they're almost Chippendales. Like, you already say that that uniform is past inspection. Like, that is insane. Their genitalia are covered. They're just,
if that's the first thing you think of when you looked at that was a Chippendales dancer, you might want to go get yourself. I'm not saying you might want to go get yourself checked out, because that's not what I thought of. Like I said, high school kids supporting, their team. So
facts, Aaron. That's what I was thinking. That motherfucker, he's got something in his search fucking bar. I tell you what.
Yeah,
that's
Aaron
what I was
says
thinking.
Somebody needs to check his hard drive. When that woman gonna block it out like their dicks were hanging out or something. Really? It's okay for them to compete in front of large crowds like that, but
exclaiming, right, our team.
The OnlyFans. So this female, first thing she thinks of is OnlyFans. What you doing on the side, bitch? You spreading them cooch? You on there with your taco up wide open, looking like the Grand Canyon, trying to make some extra dollars?
Now an OnlyFans crew? Hats off to the kids that kept their pants on. She was comparing the image to ones found on a typically explicit adult platform. Wiersma later apologized, saying she hadn't understood the circumstances of the swimsuit display. But that is not enough for water polo parents Brian and Sharon Sardina, now calling for the board members' resignation.
Look, you don't want to fuck with that, Dad. You see that mustache? That motherfucker's at least like a fire chief or something like that, okay? You see that mustache? Yeah. That is a fireman's mustache right there.
Now calling for the board members' resignations, outraged that the water polo team was compared to porn performers and strippers.
Oh my God.
Sexual harassment, no matter how you look at it. What if those were females? This would be a totally different subject as well.
I think sexualizing these minors is wrong in so many ways. Because again, if they did this at a workplace, they would be fired immediately. If you talked about your coworker like that, if a teacher talked about a student or a fellow teacher, leave of absence until everything was investigated.
For the last 2 weeks, I have watched my son carry the weight of comments made by adults.
Sharon gave an emotional statement to the school board this week, along with other parents of differing opinions. School board president Joseph Komrosky responded to KTLA, saying, in part, I thought it was inappropriate and that their attire didn't align with the district's dress code. As a result, the site administrator spoke with the students, removed the post, and reminded them of our current dress code. And board member Jennifer.
So what they're supposed to wear when they're playing water polo?
Naked.
Tuxedos? I mean,
well,
it was approved.
They want them to swim in baggy
obviously,
pants.
It was approved for them to wear in the swimming pool to compete for the school. The school board president needs that president needs to be fucking removed. These fucking people are ridiculous.
This is one dumb fucking district. What about the other school that they're competing against? I guarantee you they had the same fucking outfit on, but ain't nobody said shit about them.
Yeah, this is fucking. These are school board members are fuck. This is just they're a bunch of fucktards.
It's wild they doubled down because now they doubled down. I mean, they'll win a lawsuit against them. If you take it to the state level, them making those adult comments.
I guarantee you, those are school-approved swim trunks that they wear for their team activity.
Yeah, they were uniformed. They were uniformed.
They were all.
They weren't.
This is freaking ridiculous. It ain't like they dropped them and they stand out there in their underwear. Jesus Christ.
Smut tells us, I support the administration's decision to remove the photo in question and stand behind our ongoing efforts to ensure all district-affiliated social media platforms remain aligned with TVUSD's established policies and community standards. You can find the full statements of those school board members on our website, ktla.com, and also on our digital platforms.
Every one of those fucking school board voted off. That is the stupidest shit ever. Yeah, they'll all be in Barkers tomorrow. Like I said, are they going to start? It's like I said, that's what they compete in.
That would be the next fucking picture I sent of the swim polo teams.
Yeah, have them all out there, the males in Barkers.
How about this now, bitches?
Look like ninjas. That's all you can see.
Yeah.
It's like our polo teams lost every match out there because every time the Barkers get wet, they can't see. They all drowned, yeah. Polo swim team drowns in Barkers.
Yeah.
Trying to cover up. Yeah, I switched my hot nuts.
The fucking ridiculous. Ridiculous. That's all we're gonna do. We're run out of time. Me personally, my hot nuts is for that fucking school board.
Yeah, mine too.
What about you?
Crazy.
Scott school board. That is the most ridiculous shit.
Them dumb fuckers take the cake over the dumbass police chief bitch about her figure 8 car.
Yeah, I mean,
that was hard.
Not as hard as the Wiener Wars. Yeah, Barker winners. That's right, Walter. AOC's hot nuts until further notice. School board for the hot nut. Yeah, everybody saying school. That school board is just God.
Was it one member and they all jumped on the bandwagon?
You know they all jump on the bandwagon. They can't think for themselves. They can't think for themselves.
I don't know why somebody on the board don't stand up and say, "Hey, you fucking wrong, you dumbass."
Because they're sheep.
Right?
They're all sheep.
Yeah, they're not going to go against the other constituents.
No, they're all sheep.
Attack you. That's politics, brother. They will team up on your ass and get rid of you.
It's a school board. Who gives a flying fuck? That ain't deep into politics.
They do.
It's a fucking school
board. That's still a couple $100,000 a year to fucking work for 30 minutes a month. I mean, that's a big fucking job. Down here it is.
It's ridiculous. I mean, that, like I said, that's some crazy stories we had tonight. Appreciate y'all.
It's a hell of a lot easier to win. Love every one of you guys. Right. Have a beautiful evening.
See y'all soon.
Glad
y'all came back. She's here.
Good to see you, JoJo.
Everybody be safe. Watch your back. Watch your partner's back. No sheepdogs, only lions.
Bear.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make.
I know.
Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every